It was supposed to be a quiet deployment, just like every other. I had prepared for months to head overseas, but what I didn't prepare for was what my homeowners association, HOA, was about to do behind my back. I had entrusted them to manage my property while I was away, trusting them to maintain its condition and ensure no one would take advantage of the vacancy. But to my shock and fury, I found out that without my consent, they had rented out my home. The house I had worked tirelessly to maintain, the place I called home, was now being lived in by strangers who had no regard for my property or my service to the country. When I tried to reach out, I was met with resistance and silence. They had essentially turned my life into a commodity, using my home as a source of income while I was risking my life on foreign soil. My platoon knew something wasn't right when I shared the news, and we weren't about to let this slide. It wasn't just a betrayal, it was an injustice that needed to be corrected. The plan was set in motion with military precision. We gathered intel on the tenants and the HOA's local office, preparing for the moment when we'd take back what was rightfully mine. No one in my platoon was about to let this situation stand. After all, we had been trained to handle high-pressure situations, and this was no different. One night, under the cover of darkness, we made our move. We arrived at my property, our steps quiet but determined, ready to do whatever it took to reclaim it. We approached the front door and knocked, the sound echoing through the otherwise still night. When the tenant opened the door, we explained who we were and why we were there. No intimidation, just the truth. To my surprise, they didn't put up a fight. They didn't know the backstory, and once they heard it, they understood. After retrieving the keys and locking up, we left the house in pristine condition as we had found it and reported back to the HOA. The message was clear. Never again would they think they could exploit someone's service to the nation. We had reclaimed not just a home, but a sense of justice, ensuring that my property was respected and my service wasn't taken for granted. The lesson was learned that day, and it wasn't just about the house, it was about standing up for what's right, no matter the odds.